Most people move around the city in Copenhagen riding bicycles. You can also tour the city riding bikes, which are readily available to hire. The Copenhagen tour tickets that we bought allowed us to up on and off tour buses as well as travel by boat. You may also take segways tour. We stopped by here to see the Little Mermaid in the middle. You can see Tivoli on the other side of the road. Tivoli Gardens is such a beautiful place to explore with family, and you can explore it on your own. We were made to understand that people tend to buy family tickets so they can have so much fun within Tivoli Gardens. It's such a beautiful park within the city of Copenhagen. Boat tried to fetch party. Oddfellow Palace, where the party is about 10 minutes walk from here. We arrived at the Oddfellow Palace for fresh dinner party. The following day, we're out again to enjoy the city tour. We're at noon, where I believe they have the longest street restaurant in Copenhagen. We're both here doing our stuff. This is Royal Danish Theatre. We're at the Royal Palace waiting to see changing of the guards. If you haven't already viewed my changing of the guards video, please view it on my channel. Thank you. We decided to stop by here for a bit of spiritual inspiration. We got back on the bus. Our next stop is Lang Lane Outlets. Not that we're planning to buy anything, just to stop by and chill. We have the front seat on this bus for a change. Canal tours Copenhagen. We're taking a break, waiting for a boat so we can tour the canals. Instead of taking organized tour of the canals, you can decide to hire a boat and do the exploration by yourself or with a group of friends. It looks like they're having a quick pit stop for their friend to buy a kind of fuel to consume on the journey. We're boarding this boat for the tour of the canals. We're approaching a very low bridge. Over there in the background, it looks like people are watching Denmark play in the World Cup. Wow, that looks like they are having hen party on the canals. And if you look further ahead to your right, you can see the Royal Opera House. You can see the bridge opening in the background, right across there. Wow! That's awesome. We are approaching the lowest bridge in Copenhagen. Here we are, we made it. Wow, this is the beautiful royal yacht on display here. Really lovely, very elegant. Apparently, the Crown Prince appears to be in residence this weekend as the national flag has been hoisted in the Royal Palace. We're told by our tour guide that when we emerge from under the bridge, there's a unique opportunity to take a very beautiful picture of our Saviour's Church at the other end. This looks like a wedding party. This is the Black Diamond. The building on the left is the center of architecture. To the right is the Danish Library. You can see the National Museum on the left. Now we want to do a bit of exploration on foot. This is said to be the longest walking street in Copenhagen. You can see the name on the wall. Stroke. We've been walking for the past 5 to 10 minutes and we're still at it. It's the longest walking street in Copenhagen. This is lovely and it's on such a glorious day. We've hopped back on a boat so we can explore the canals a bit more. Stock Exchange building. Royal Danish Playhouse. We're approaching the street food festival area and we're going to hop off the boat here. The street food menu certainly looks great. As for us, it's a question of exploring, discovering and deciding which food to eat. We're checking out the food before deciding where to eat and what to eat. Still checking out the competition, the area, before deciding what to eat and where. When you are done with food eating, it's useful to check out the vintage market. We've just bought sweet corn here, agbado or sweet corn, and we're waiting for it to be grilled. If you want your sweet corn to be well done or well grilled, you definitely need to specify that and let them know. But the atmosphere seems really good and we're listening to good music and enjoying it as well. We've certainly filled up and we've had a marvelous time. Now we're checking when the boat will arrive next, so we can leave the area. This looks like the boat that we've been waiting for. There it is. We'll be getting on this boat shortly. If you like, you can hop off the boat here to explore the Black Diamond area, as well as the Danish Library across the road. National Museum. We're stopping at the Parliament and heading back for the hotel. This area is the Parliament Square. You can get your ticket online or make your way to the Parliament Square. Rosenberg Castle.
That looks like a hen party on bicycle. Cycling is a way of life here.
Thanks for watching my video. Hope you feel inspired to explore the beautiful city of Copenhagen when next you visit. Thank you. Goodbye.